Richician.
Unleash your fury, Cyberdark Dragon. Dark Cyber Stream! Go, swift Scarecrow! What's this? My battle phase got stopped? Who dares? I do.
Zack Trudart? Boy, am I glad to see you.
Oh, looks like you guys needed some help. Just as well I just so happened to be in the area. And now that I'm here, I am entering this duel. What the hell? Why did we just lose 2,000 life points? What cheap trick have you guys pulled? It's no trick, you fool. It's an intrusion penalty. You see, when a duelist enters a duel that's already in progress, they must lose 2,000 life points. So basically, you guys just gained 6,000 life points instead of 8. And as for you, Zack Trudart, I was hoping we'd meet. Really? And why's that? Big fan of mine? Want an autograph? Don't flatter yourself. But what I want from you will come clear in due time. I activate Pot of Greed and draw 2 more cards. I then activate Darkworld Dealings, so we all draw a card and then discard a card. I'll toss away the Cyber Dragon. Now, since I know your dueling style, and I know how you generally oppose other machine decks, I'm going to take that option away with this Prohibition. And I declare Chimeratech Fortress Dragon. What? But that will stop you from using it as well. What are you thinking? I simply want us to have an honourable duel where we're both playing at our best and not resort to using a cheap removal strategy. That's all it is.
You guys are criminals, though. What would you know about honour?
The rest of our group may not have honour, but when it comes to a worthy opponent, I do. Now I'll conclude my turn by placing my one remaining card face down. That ends my turn. Alright guys, let's turn this duel around. My move. I activate Pot of Greed. It lets me draw 2 cards. Perfect. Since you have a monster and I don't, I'll special summon Cyber Dragon. Next I'll activate the spell card Evolution Burst. This card can only be activated while I control Cyber Dragon, and it wipes out 1 card on the field. I choose Steel Swarm Hercules. How dare you! That was me best card! Well, that was just the beginning of our comeback. Now, because I used Evolution Burst, Cyber Dragon can't attack this turn, but it won't matter because of my next move. I play Power Bond. Now I shall fuse the Cyber Dragon on the field with the 2 in my hand to bring out my best card with its attack points doubled. Rise, Cyber End Dragon! dragons. They're resonating with each other. But why? So, that the legend of the cyber style is true. Legend of the cyber style? You're unaware of the legend? Oh dear. Well, allow me to enlighten you. You see, the cyber style is basically on dueling decks. You see, they are two sides of the same coin. The cyber dragons represent the light side, while the cyberdarks represent the dark side. It is said that destiny will choose two duelists to wield both sides, but ultimately only one can master both sides of the cyber style, and destiny has chosen you and I to wield the cyber style, Zack Truedart. And by the time this duel is over, only one of us will remain standing as the true master of both sides of the cyber style. Well, I don't know about destiny, but I do know one thing. You duelists of shadow must be stopped at all costs. And it starts right now. Cyber End Dragon attacks Cyberdark Dragon with super strident blaze. The resonating's getting stronger. Nice try. But Cyberdark Dragon has another effect. If it would be destroyed by battle, the monster that was equipped to it is destroyed instead. Maybe, but now you've lost your power boost and I have the strongest monster in play. Now in my main phase 2, I play the last card in my hand, Cyber Kirin. And now I'll activate his special ability. By sacrificing it, I take no effect damage this turn, so Power Bomb won't take away any more of our life points. With that, I end my turn. Alright, time to teach you blokes a lesson. Not so fast. I'm jumping into this duel. General Virgil, sir. But there's no need. We got this under control. No, you did have this under control. Then Zack Truedart came along and interfered. So now, the playing field needs to be evened out. You two have done enough for now. No, stay out of this, General. Zack Truedart is mine to destroy. Hold your tongue, Zeppard, and just remember who your superiors are. I'll summon tour guides from the underworld, and because I normal summoned a level 3 monster, I'll chain the effect of Conga Noise in my hand to special summons. And the tour guide special summon Skull, Malabranch of the Burning Abyss.
Burning Abyss? Uh-oh. This duel's about to get more difficult.
Oh, you have no idea. Now, using Tour Guide and Kagamusha Knight, I construct the overload to exceed summon Donze, Traveler of the Burning Abyss. Hey! What the hell are you doing using one of my cards? One of your cards? Bitch, please. You zombie players merely use special ability. By detaching one of his overlay units, I mill my top 3 cards and gain 500 attack points for each one until the end of the turn. Very nice. First I'll activate Graph's effect, and then I'll chain Farfar. It banishes one of your monsters until the end of the turn, so say goodbye to Cyberdark End Dragon. Cyberdark, no! Don't worry, Zack, you'll see him again soon, assuming you survive. And now Graph will special summon a burning abyss from my deck whenever it's sent to the graveyard. I special summon Sir Malabranch of the Burning Abyss. Then, because I control spells and traps, I'll special summon Cagnar, Malabranch of the Burning Abyss. And you know what's better than one Dante? Another. I overlay Sir and Cagnar to exceed summon a second Dante. Now I'll activate his effect, detaching Sir to once again mill my top 3 cards and gain 500 attack points for each one. I'll activate Sir's effect to bring a burning abyss back from the graveyard, and then I'll chain Barbar by banishing up to 3 other burning abyss monsters from my graveyard. You'll receive 300 points of damage for each one. So in this case, you all take 900 points of damage. And now Sir will revive Rubik. Then, since I still control no spells and traps, I'll special summon Lippic. And Rubik just so happens to be a tuna monster, so now it will tune Lippic to synchro summon Virgil, Rockstar of the Burning Abyss. Now with 3 2,500 point beat sticks, it's time to decimate your life points. Now, Virgil and my 2 Dantes attack their life points directly. Ow! The end is almost near. You 3 might as well just give up now. I set my last 2 cards and end my turn. Surrender to you? Never! Don't forget, now that your turn is over, so is the effect of Father, and the Cyberdark End Dragon returns to the field.
Alright, here I come. I draw. And I activate Joker's Straight by discarding a card. One of my Joker's Knights. I get to special summon Queen's Knight from my deck. Then add King's Knight or Jack's Knight from my deck to my hand. I add King's Knight and then immediately normal summon him as part of the effect. And when King's Knight is normal summoned while I control Queen's Knight, his effect will let me special summon Jack's Knight. But I'm not done there. I then sacrifice all 3 of my knights to special summon Arcana Triumph Joker. This monster gains 500 attack points for every card in all of our hands. But before I get a fix on how many she'll have, I'll activate her effect, discarding a monster. to destroy all face-up monsters you guys have.
I still won't let you destroy my Cyberdark Dragon that easily. I chain my trap card, Interdimensional Matter Trap Splitter, to banish it until the end of the turn. Nice try. Lucky punch. But destroying my monsters won't do you any good. In fact, it helps me. Since Dante went to the graveyard, I get to add back a Burning Abyss monster. But since you destroyed 2, I get to add back 2. I return Server and Graph, and when Virgil gets destroyed, I get to draw a card.
Great! The more cards you have in your hand, the better it is for me. Now I'll mill out one of my Jack's Knights to special summon back Joker's Knight. Now, as for Arcana Triumph Joker's attack points, since I have 2 cards in hand, while Roach and Skull have a full 6, and you, Virgil, have 3, that means my Arcana Triumph Joker has an attack strength of 8,500. This'll take a massive chunk out of your life points. Alright, Arcana Triumph Joker. Attack their life points directly.
I won't let you. I play my trap card, the Traveler and the Burning Abyss. This lets me target any of the Burning Abyss monsters that were sent to the grave this turn, and I bring them back. I'll bring back my 2 Dantes and Virgil, all of them into defense.
Son of a nutcracker. Very well then. Joker's Knight, attack Virgil, and Arcana Triumph Joker, destroy one of his Dantes.
I activate Dante's effect again and add Libic from my graveyard back to my hand.
I'll conclude my turn by placing 1 card face down. That ends my turn, and during the end phase, the effects of Joker's Straight and one of my Joker's Knights will kick off. I'll put back a Jack's Knight and my other King's Knight to return them both to my hand.
Oh, and during the end phase, Scar's effect will activate. When it goes to the graveyard, I get to add a different level 3 or level field from my deck to my hand. I choose Tool Guide. My move then, lads. Now, at the start of the main phase 1, I'll special summon back Steel Swarm Scat. I sacrifice my Scat to tribute summon Steel Swarm Moth. I activate Moth's effect by paying 1,000 life points. I get to bounce up to 2 cards on your field back to your hands. I'll bounce Arcana Triumph Joker and Cyberdark End Dragon.
I don't think so. I send Effect Veiler from my hand to the graveyard to negate that effect.
You'll pay for that, mate. Start Steel Sword. Attack Arcana Triumph Joker. And I know what you're thinking. Why attack with a weaker monster? Well, this is why. I'll send Dark Honest from the hand to the graveyard to drop your Joker's attack points to 0.
Oh no!
Now we're back in this. I'll throw down 4 face stands and then return.
And during your end phase, I'll activate the effect of my other Joker's Knight in the grave, returning Queen's Knight to my deck to return it to my hand.
Here I come, butt wipes. My move. I summon Marauding Captain, and I'll use my Captain's effect to special summon my last Burning Skullhead. And now you get burnt for another 1,000. Now to take a page out of your book, General, I overlay my Captain and my Burning Skullhead to exceed summon Dante, Traveller of the Burning Abyss. I activate his effect, detaching Burning Skullhead to mill my top 3 cards. What? Are you kidding me? Both uni-zombies and foolish burial? What kind of stupid luck is that? No matter. I then play polymerization, fusing together my Skull Flame and Mizuki to form the Duke of Demise. That's not all. I then banish Mizuki from my graveyard to bring back one of my Skull Flames. Next, I play Dragon's Mirror. I banish and fuse together my uni-zombies to form Dragonecro, Neversoul Dragon. And that's just the beginning of my epic comeback. Time to battle. Skull Flame, attack Dante. You fool. Don't you remember what happens when Dante goes to the graveyard? I get to add back a Burning Abyss monster from my deck to my hand. I'll take back Rubik. But now your monsters are gone, and there's 2 left. Now, Dante, attack Steel Swarm Moth. Will you blokes stop destroying me best monsters? Let me think about that one. I've thought about it. No. Duke of Demise, attack Cyberdark Dragon. I won't let you do that, or at least I won't let you attack that dragon at least. I play my trap card, attack Guidance Armor. Now your attack is redirected to a different monster, and I'll redirect it to Cyber End Dragon. Oh no! How many times am I gonna get knocked back like this?
This is not good. We're down to just 1,000 life points, and they're over 8,000.
It's okay. My Duke of Demise can't be destroyed in battle. Plus, I still have one more attack. And this one is coming from Dragonecro. Let's try my luck with him. Dragonecro, attack Cyberdark Dragon. Even after all that, you still couldn't destroy my Cyberdark Dragon. Maybe not, but since your Cyberdark Dragon has a level, my Dragonecro has dropped its attack points to 0, and I get to special summon a token with the same level and attack points. But I'll play it in defense mode just to be safe. Then at the end of the battle phase, Dante switches to defense mode. I end my turn. My move. How lucky for me. I play Card of Demise. This lets me draw until I'm holding 5 cards, as long as I discard my entire hand in 5 turns. And based on the cards that I've drawn, I won't have to wait that long to destroy all of you. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to use any cheap removal cards, although technically this isn't cheap as I have to discard a card to do it. But you leave me no choice. I activate Super Polymerization. Super Polymerization? No way! I thought only Rick possessed that card. Well, guess what, Zack Trudart? You thought wrong. Now I shall combine my ace monster with your ace monster, and by doing so, this will bring out my ultimate monster! Come forth, Cyberdark End Dragon! "5,000 attack points! And I thought that Cyberdark Dragon was your boss monster." Oh, Cyberdark Dragon is my boss monster and my usual ace monster, but this just so happens to be my ultimate monster, the strongest monster in my deck, and until now I've never been able to summon it. This is why I need to be the master of the cyber style and take the cyber dragons, including Cyber End Dragon. But don't despair, you'll see Cyber End Dragon again real soon. Starting right now, I activate my Cyberdark End Dragon special ability. Once per turn, I can equip one monster from any of our graveyards to it, and I choose to equip Cyber End Dragon. How funny is this? Your ace monster turned against you in more ways than one. First, I use it as a fusion material for one of my monsters, and then I equip it. Now, this is insult to injury, even though I probably don't need to use it since you're only on 1,000 life points. But in case you have some kind of tricks with your monsters, I play Rigicci and wipe them all out. Oh, and there's one more thing you should know about my Cyberdark End Dragon. It's completely unaffected by your activated effects. So if you think that face down card is gonna save you, you're wrong. Now, Cyberdark End Dragon, attack their life force directly and eliminate them from the duel once and for all.
Actually, my trap card will save us. I play Joker's Wild, and I'll use it to try and copy Joker's Straight.
I won't let you, mate. I activate my trap card. Trap Stun. It negates all other traps this turn.
No! That was our last hope. It's over. all hope is lost.
Oh no, it's not! Go! Elemental Hero Spirit of Neos! Protect our life points!
Rick, you came, even though you really shouldn't have, and should be getting repaired.
I couldn't just stand by and do nothing. So I had to leave and come and save you guys. I'm not at 100% optimal capacity, but it's enough to at least do this save. Oh, you have to be joking! What's with everyone jumping into the duel and interfering and stopping life points being wiped out? You're all only delaying the inevitable. The future of the duel is not set in stone. Anyway, in the meantime, since I special summoned Spirit of Neos, I'll use it to add instant contact, since we have the life points to spare for it now. As if that card will save you. What can you possibly do against a 5,000 attack point monster that's unaffected by your card effects? But I'll humour you for a bit longer. I end my turn. But at least now you've come to us, Rick. And once we win this duel, the sacred beasts will be ours again, and your souls will be sealed away for all eternity by the sacred beasts. Not on our watch. It's okay, Rick. We'll take it from here.
During the end phase, I'll return Joker's Wild to my hand by returning Queen's Knight to my deck.
Fine move. Are you alright, Zack? You don't look too good. I'm in worse shape than I thought. I landed badly, and I think I have a mild concussion. Maybe I should take it from here. Okay, we'll skip your turn and then go over to me. Alright, here I come. Draw. I activate Spirit of Neos' other effect, returning him to my deck and switching him out for a normal elemental hero. I choose Neos. Next I play Instant Contact. By paying 1,000 life points, I get to bring out an elemental hero or a Neos spaceship from my extra deck. So come on out, Flame Wingman! But I'm not done there. I play Double Fusion. I pay 500 life points to perform 2 fusion summons. So first I'll fuse Sparkman with King of the Swamp, treating him as Flame Wingman to bring out Elemental Hero Shining Flare Wingman. And now I'll fuse Flame Wingman with Neos to bring out Elemental Hero Shining Neos Wingman. And now for his effect, for every different attribute on the field, I get to destroy that many cards. I will not let you do that, Rick. I activate my trap card, Fiendish Chain. Now Shining Neos Wingman can't attack or activate his effects. No! You may have sealed away Shining Neos Wingman, but Shining Flare Wingman is a different story. Go, Shining Flare Wingman! Attack Cyberdark End Dragon, and then, during the damage step, I drop Honest Neos, boosting his power by a further 2,500, and then because another elemental hero went to the graveyard, Shining Flare Wingman gains 300 more points. No. How could my best card have been beaten so easily? We're cyber heroes. We don't give up that easily. And don't forget about Shining Flare Wingman's special ability. You get inflicted damage equal to your destroyed monster's original attack points. Alright, with that, I end my turn. We're almost there. My move. I play Dark World Dealings. Now we all draw a card and discard a card. Perfect. This is the beginning of the end for you. I normal summon Tour Guide, and Tour Guide will special summon a level 3 Dark Fiend from my hand or deck. I special summon another Scar. I activate the effect of Where the Dawn's Light in my hand. I target Tour Guide, negate her effects, and special summon her. Now, get ready. I sacrifice all 3 of these specific monsters in order to special summon Raviel, Lord of Phantasms.
No way! The last sacred beast!
That's right. Also, when Buell goes to the graveyard, I get to add Mutiny in the Sky from my deck to my hand. But it won't be in my hand for long because I activate it. This lets me fusion summon by returning the materials from my graveyard into the deck. So I shuffle back my 2 Tour Guides and Buell in order to bring forth Loose the Dusk's Dark. But I won't need him to finish you off. Now, Raviel, attack Shining Flare Wingman, and then during the damage step, I drop Raviel, Lord of Searing Flames, Shimmering Scraper to enable him to double his attack points and attack all your monsters. Go, Raviel, Shimmering Scraper. Shining Flare Wingman. No. Nothing can save you now. Go, Raviel. Attack his Shining Neos Wingman and wipe out their life points. Seal their fate.
It's not over yet. From my hand I discard Karibo and reduce the battle damage to 0.
Thanks, Valentino. And thank you, Karibo. What mockery is this? How dare you defy the power of Raviel with that puny furball? You may have survived that attack, but I still have one more attack left. Now, Loose, attack their life points directly. Not gonna happen. I banish Necro Gardener to block your attack. Thanks for letting me discard it. Why can't you just let your life points drop to 0? I end my turn, but Raviel will claim all of you sooner or later.
Well, it won't be this day. During your end phase, I'll add back the Joker's Knight I discarded off Dark World Dealings by putting back King's Knight. Now I draw. Not much I can do here. I activate Joker's Straight, discarding Joker's Knight, to bring forth Queen's Knight in defense mode. Then I add King's Knight to my hand and immediately normal summon him. And when King's Knight is normal summoned while I control Queen's Knight, his special ability lets me special summon Jack's Knight in defense mode.
Why, thank you. By normal summoning a monster, you activated Raphael's special ability. I get to special summon a Phantasm token.
Now I overlay my King's Knight and my Queen's Knight to exceed summon Starliege Paladynamo in defense mode. Then I activate Starliege Paladynamo's effect, detaching 2 materials to target Raphael and negate its effects and reduce its attack points to 0.
I don't think so, mate. I'll send Effect Veiler from my hand to the graveyard to negate that effect.
Well, so much for that, but at least we have a ball. I end my turn. And during the end phase, Joker's Knight and Joker's Straight will return to my hand by returning Queen's Knight and King's Knight.
Why not 8? And now I'll summon Steel Swarm Sting. And he'll go to battle phase and attack your Jack's Knight. And with that, I'll end me turn. And you blokes might as well just give up, especially since Skull here has been holding you back. I mean, you're a joke. He talks a big game, but plays a terrible one. And clearly he's never won a locals. That's it! I have had enough of people making me an object of ridicule. I've been treated that way pretty much all my life. Sure, I may not make the best decisions, and some of my card choices may be questionable, but I'm still good enough to compete. I may not have won any locals, but at least I've topped many times. But now, this mockery, this ridicule, ends now, starting with your guys' downfall. I draw. I activate my Pot of Greed and draw 2 cards. Next, I'll banish Skull Flame from my graveyard to special summon my ace monster, Supersonic Skull Flame. That's your ace monster. It may have impressive stats, but it's still no match for my sacred beast. Attack points aren't everything. That being said, there's strength in numbers. In fact, I banish a second Skull Flame to special summon another Supersonic Skull Flame. And now I'll activate both of their effects. For every burning skull head in my graveyard, you get inflicted 400 points of damage. Since I have all 3, that's 1200. So now, take 2400 in total. These desperate burn plays won't save you. Wanna bet, bot muncher? Now, using my 2 level 10s, I construct the overlay network to exceed summon Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Gustav Max. Wait, what? Yeah, didn't see that coming, did you? I activate Gustav Max's effects, detaching a material to burn you all for 2,000 points of damage. See, I don't even need to overcome your sacred beast. Take this! No, no, no! Impossible!
No way! Skull won us the duel!
Shouldn't have underestimated any of us. Well, now that you've won that, you can go back to scrubbing out at locals. But Jean! Shut the hell up! What are you doing here anyway? I just so happen to be in the area. Whatever. Hand over Raviel now. Actually, I'll be taking that and the other two sacred beasts now that Rick is here. Oh no! At last, all the sacred beasts are mine. Too bad you three have failed me. You know what they say. If you want something done, you have to do it yourself. Master, please. They got lucky, that's all. Give me another chance. Never, General Virgil. You and your henchmen have failed me. All of you have failed me. I've never seen such an incompetent bunch in my life. You may have been able to steal the 3 sacred beasts from those facilities, but it's not enough to keep them from getting back into the hands of good. Now, with the power of the sacred beasts, I will seal away all of your souls! Oh, hell no. I'm out of here. Wait, that voice. Why does it sound so familiar? What's wrong, Zack? Don't you recognize your own father? What? Dad? Wait, the leader of the Duelists of Shadow is Zack and Blaine's dad? What a random-ass plot twist! That's right. And he's also one of the people in charge of running things in the virtual world. Wait, so your father is an administrator? Was an administrator until the board practically kicked me out. You see, I was opposed to having an AI be the hero of the virtual world. But rather annoyingly, the board overruled me. I was outraged, disgusted by the way they treated me, especially after all I've sacrificed to help build up the company in the first place. So I basically left. and decided to take my revenge. Then I learned all about the sacred beasts and their dark powers. Then I thought if I could wield them, I could rule the world as well as take my revenge on the board of directors. Unfortunately, they were too powerful to be used by just anyone, hence why they were put in 3 separate facilities, which weren't as secure as they would have liked. So I formed my group of duelists of shadow and partnered up with the menacing clowns. And, well, you know the rest. I assume your friend, Commissioner Morden, filled you in on everything. But in order to wield their power, they needed a sacrifice, the soul of someone close. Naturally, your mother was out of the question, and so were the 2 of you. Luckily, I got close with a very fine lady, very charming, someone who ended up basically cheating on her husband with a little persuasion and manipulation from me. I believe this man was Blazing Felix, was it? Wait, that was you? You're the man that Blazing Felix's wife went with? You slime ball. Blazing Felix was a good man and an honourable duelist, and you ruined his life. Not to mention, taking people's souls is not cool. Well, even if I did, he decided to ruin it even further by turning to a life of crime, stealing people's credits. That's hardly my fault. Anyway, this woman was very devoted and loving. So much so that I sacrificed her soul to the sacred beasts. After that, all I needed to do was assemble all 3 of them. And now that I have, I can begin my plans for world domination. And with all 4 of you worn down, and the Dark Richician missing, there's no one left who can stop me. That's where you're wrong. You 4 rest up. I'll take it from here. It's finally my time to shine. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Dark Richician YouTube channel.